Hey guys, what's going on today? Bojo here, and we are back with our NHL 15 Be a Pro series following Rick DiPietro and the New York Islanders. So, it's been a while since I recorded this, took a long break from it. As you guys know, I left you off on a little bit of a cliffhanger as we were simulating through, I believe, the rest of the first year one playoffs. And I did some simulating, we got by the draft, we are one day before the start of free agency beginning. And I think I should give you guys a little bit of an update on actually what all happened. Those are the season expectations. I don't need to look at that. I need to look at where is the stats. Where are the stats at? Might be under activity feed, maybe. Is it? No. Message update, league updates. There are no league updates available. Message center. No, I can't do the stats things because I simulated a bit too far, I believe. But I'll show you guys the stats and all the oh, there it is, Stats Central. That's probably oh, is that for my pro? No, here it is. Okay, so the awards. Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. The awards. Okay, so your Stanley Cup champions out of year number 1 were the Philadelphia Flyers, so that's pretty cool. I wish that'll happen this year, but that's pretty cool. So Stanley Cup went to the Philadelphia Flyers. The New York Rangers won the President's Trophy. Clarence S. Campbell. So it was Anaheim versus Philadelphia in the Stanley Cup final. So that's pretty cool. Then we go to the player awards here. I like how they do the player awards this year. There's actually 5 of them for each award. So Art Ross went to Sidney Crosby. Hart Memorial, Sidney Crosby. James Norris went to Erik Karlsson. Lady Byng went to Steven Stamkos. Calder Memorial, Evgeny Kuznetsov. Conn Smythe went to Steve Mason. Vezina went to Henrik Lundqvist. William Jennings, Henrik Lundqvist. Bill Masterton, Brendan Dillon. Frank J. Selke, Pavel Datsyuk. Ted Lindsay, Sidney Crosby. Maurice Richard, Steven Stamkos. Alright, so there are the awards for you guys. I'll show you the playoff tree, how it happened. So it was Philadelphia versus Pittsburgh in the Eastern Conference Finals, and Philly came out top 1-7. So Philadelphia went to 3 straight Game 7s. Wow, and Anaheim kind of had an easy way going to there. They had Arizona, the Kings, and then the Wild, and then lost to Philadelphia in Game number 7. So there we go. That's how that goes out. We can look at the playoff stats for the playoffs. I think was this the player stats for the playoffs? Yeah, player stats for the playoffs. Let's just take a look at who had the most points for each of the teams. The entire league. All skaters. Most points, so Claude Giroux, 27 points at 27 games. Getzlaf at 26. Perry at 26. RJ Umberger with 23. Alright. Playoff performer for RJ Umberger. Matt Reed had 20. Crosby, Kessler, Fowler, Heatley. Wow, so it looks like Matt Reed, frickin' RJ Umberger, and Claude Giroux led the way for the Flyers. Where's Voracek at? Jake, where are you, bud? Wow, where the frick is Voracek? He might have got hurt too, because injuries are on. At least I think they are. Are they on? No, they're off. Wow, I guess Voracek didn't get shit done in the playoffs. But alright, so we're going along here. Now, the weird thing about Be a Pro is when you start a Be a Pro with a custom team, the thing is, I believe you are only on a 1-year contract. So this could be interesting coming up to the free agency here. Because if we're on a one-way deal, that means we could possibly get offers from other teams. And, you know, if we get an offer from a team with a really good defense, there could be a possibility that Rick DiPietro could move on and start his career with a new team. So let's get moving here. Let's simulate a day past. Or do we stay true? That's the thing. Do we stay true with our Islanders, or do we go to another team? And here we go. I have some contract offer information for you to consider. Working on your behalf is certainly keeping me very busy. Seems there is a lot of interest in a hybrid goalie of your caliber around the league. I have 4 offers for you to take a look at. Continue. And oh baby, here we go. We have 4 contracts offers to look at here for the rest of Rick DiPietro's career. Now, the Islanders want to sign us on for 3 years on a one-way deal, obviously at $0.5 mil. We're obviously not going to be getting that much money. We could take the 3 years with the New York Islanders and spend a long time with this organization. We could take a 2-year contract with the Boston Bruins, who went 37, 33, and 12. With them, we could work behind if Zdeno Chara is still there. You know, their defense is up and coming. They're a little bit younger, younger defense, but, you know, they still have some good studs. We could take it with the Chicago Blackhawks for 3 years. Or we could take the 1 year with the Calgary Flames, who are 37, 35, and 10. The Calgary Flames have a lot of good rookies coming up. You know, they got Johnny Hockey and they got Sean Monahan. 1 year deal only. And they are giving us the most amount of money, except for the New York Islanders, who want to take us on for 3 years. Now, the thing is, which sucks, is we can't. I really would like to continue with the New York Islanders, but the thing is, I don't know if they drafted Connor McDavid or not. That's the only thing that kind of bugs me about taking the deal with the New York Islanders. It's 3 years with the Islanders. I don't know if Rick DiPietro wants to continue 3 more stressful years with that defense behind Rick DiPietro and an offense that just can't produce. You know, that's kind of the struggles. You could take the powerhouses of the Boston Bruins and the Chicago Blackhawks. I mean, with Jonathan Taves and Patrick Kane playing in front of me, oh my God, that's a dream come true. Or you could take the 1 year with the Calgary Flames, and if it works out for them, a young up and coming team who actually does, their defense isn't too terrible. 5 goalies though, 5 goaltenders on the Calgary Flames organization. Or do we go back with the Islanders? It's a stressful decision. You know what I'm going to do? Rick DiPietro, he's back. Thank you for the New York Islanders organization to giving me the jump start that we have wanted. But you know what? I think it's time to take our talents elsewhere. 3 years seems like 3 and 2 years seem like a little bit of a long time. I think we should test our waters, test the waters someplace else for 1 more year and see if we can actually get it done. We're taking the 1 year offer for the 2015 season. Rick DiPietro is going to be a part of the Calgary Flames organization. And there we go. Rick DiPietro, a new member of the Calgary Flames for 1 year. So there we go. Rick DiPietro moving on. He now begins his career with the Calgary Flames. So there we go. It's going to be interesting to see now. So now we can simulate a little bit past here. Rick DiPietro going to be starting it out. Free agency is probably going to take a shit ton. So we'll simulate to the end of the month, see if we can actually get any pop-ups here. So welcome to your new team. The Calgary Flames organization is thrilled you accepted our contract offer. We're looking to sign a hybrid goalie, and we hope you can help us out in that role. Welcome aboard. Thank you very much. Now I have to look up and see who the GM and the head coach are for the Calgary Flames. So, guys, in the comments section, let me know who is the general manager and the head coach of the Calgary Flames. So we're taking a little bit of a different route now. We're still get the youth of the. All right, so we have some exciting team news to spread around. After some lengthy negotiations, free agent Lucas Lejoli has decided to join the team. We haven't ironed out our lineup changes yet, but I just wanted to give you a heads up on the changes that are incoming. Sure thing, coach or GM, whoever the hell you are. Alright, free agent Joe Hickens has decided to join the team. Okay, so Calgary signed some free agents. Calgary had an okay record. They're around 500. You know, I think they can maybe have a good bounce back year. Like I said, maybe with Johnny Hockey, Sean Monahan, Sam Bennett. Ooh, baby, that's going to be a line. That is going to be a line. We Matt Hallis-Chuck for the team. Okay. It's not going to affect my role, coach. I'm a goaltender. So who's the goaltender we have now? We have in Calgary. Who is it? It's Jonas Hiller. That's right, Jonas Hiller. That's a nice little upgrade from Halak. So we got Hiller and probably DiPietro on the team now. Who knows? All right, so that's the first month. Yep, let's move on to July. Are we still in July? Yeah, we're still in July. All right, so August. I think that's the end of free agency right there. All right, so we'll keep simulating along here. So it's gonna be cool. Darryl Powell has joined the team, but yeah, Calgary. Like, I have to evaluate their defense. I know they got Mark Giordano back there, so that'll be a nice little increase on defense. TJ Brody. I'll have to take a look at the rosters. Jean-Francois Jacques has decided to join the team. Not even sure who any of these players are, but Jeff Walker. Just some more free agents that the Calgary Flames are signing. No problem with that. But yeah, this is a nice little rookie team that they have up in Calgary. I'm very excited to start my new career with the Calgary Flames. Zach Fitzgerald. Okay, free agency is now done. Last day. Simulate up to that day. And there we go. So free agency is done. Get through September here. After they iron out all the lineup changes. And we'll finally be able to see when we're going to be able to start. I don't know if we're going to be able to get a game done in this episode because we're already at 10 minutes. So what I think I might do is just evaluate the team, and then we might actually get our get a full game started in the next episode. Because I don't want to start that episode and have this one like 40 minutes long. The last one was long enough. Alright, start the month of October. We just got to simulate a couple of days here. Probably get our schedule updated soon. And there it is. Alright, so there we go. We got our schedule updated. Let's go up to a couple days here on that Tuesday before we take on the Chicago Blackhawks. Because like I said, there is no preseason in this game mode. And there we go. Rick DiPietro, updated looks. And oh my god, we're getting the start. Oh my god, Rick DiPietro is going to be opening day starter against the Chicago Blackhawks, the team that wanted to take him on as well. Oh baby. Alright, so we are going to get that game against Chicago. Alright, so we're going to start out the year hopefully on a good record. Stats are cleaned. And here we go. Alright, so let's check out the lines that we're going to have now for this Calgary Flames team. Alright, so the first line, we're going to have Mason Raymond, Sean Monahan, and Yuri Hudler on our first line. That's a good first line. Now, the problem is with the Calgary Flames is we're not going to have a stud like we did in New York with John Tavares and Kyle Okposo. That's going to be easily understandable. But we do have a lot of more better, it seems like, depth players now associated with this team. But that's a pretty good first line. We got a speedy winger in Raymond. We got a nice young center, 20 years old only, for Sean Monahan and Yuri Hudler. So I'm perfectly fine with the first line with that. Hopefully Monahan and Raymond can get it done. Second line, we're going to have Johnny Hockey, Johnny Gaudreau, Michael Backlund, and Sven Barchi. Looks like he's getting up there as well. So it looks like Barchi might have had a pretty good little upgrade in the offseason. 23 years old, 83 overall for Barchi. And it looks like he's going to be playing on the NHL team this year. So good job for Barchizi. Going to be there on the second line. Third line, we're going to have Brandon Bolig, Matt Stajan, and David Jones on our third line. That's pretty good. I mean, you got a grinder and a two-way forward, and then David Jones as a nice little sniper there. And then on the fourth line, you're going to have Bill Arnold, who I'm not entirely sure who that is, but it looks like he's a high prospect. 23, well, not really, maybe in their organization. 23 years old, center, 79 overall. Joe Colburn down there, and Morgan Klimchuk. All right, so they're starting a rookie down there, and Morgan Klimchuk. So we have a lot of young players on this team. A lot of young players. Like I said, we have Barchi, who's 23, Gaudreau, who's 22, Backlund, who's still pretty young at 26, Monahan's only 20, Arnold's only 23, Klimchuk's 20, so a lot of young players on forwards. I definitely think the Islanders had a better offense, but I do like the youth that the Flames bring. Now the question, defense. Who we got on defense? All right, so we got Mark Giordano, who's definitely something we did not have in New York, which was a stud defenseman. So 87 overall, Mark Giordano. I'll definitely be looking out for him, and Dennis Weidman as well. So 87 and 83. That's looking pretty good there on our top two, definitely. Chris Russell and Lashlav Smeed on the next pair, 282s. And then we're going to have TJ Brody and Derek Englund on our 79 overall Derek Englund, top 4 AHL defenseman. Not looking good in the top 6, but I definitely like Giordano and Weidman. They're definitely better upgrades than guys like Hamonic and Wisnowski and DeHaan and guys like that. So it's definitely, I think, a little bit of an upgrade on defense. And then goaltending, we are going to have, obviously, Jonas Hiller and Rick DiPietro will be getting the start. Backing him up. So we're going to be opening off the season against the Chicago Blackhawks, which is going to be crazy, crazy, crazy. All right, let's take a look at the season expectations that were going to be lined up for us this year. All right, so once again, we expect your save percentage to be 90% or better this season, so same expectations that we did have in New York Islanders. The team needs goals against average of 2.48 or better out of you. I think we can possibly get that done. 3 shutouts, okay, we can maybe try to get 3 shutouts. Suit up for 23 games this year, so they probably want us to start 23 games. They want us to get 13 wins, and they want us to get in the top 10 for the Calder Memorial Trophy. I don't know why they want us to be in the Calder Memorial Trophy, even though we're not really considered a rookie, but essentially in Be a Pro, we're technically only 18 years old, 18 or 19 years old. And you know what? I think before we get this started, we're going to edit our player here. We're going to change the equipment. We want to get ourselves a new kind of little pad set up for Rick DiPietro here. So we definitely want the neck protector on DiPietro because of all the past injuries that he has had. And can we customize our mask? That's just the neck protector. Can we customize our mask? No, can we not? Edit general info, change appearance, edit general info. No, those are the attributes. We actually can change the attributes. No, fighter. Okay. I don't know why that's set on never. That should be on sometimes. Yep, that's all good. Change equipment. I thought we could change our goalie mask. Because maybe it's this one. Select team mask. Okay, then we can put the neck protector on. All right, so NHL, Anaheim Ducks. We want the Calgary Flames. All right, so now we can pick our mask here. Which one we want to get? Probably take a couple choices here. Ooh, that looks nice. That one looking pretty good. That one's just plain Jane. Yeah, these ones are kind of just plain Jane. The Timmy Thomas lid. So we can either take that one, which I can't rotate my player, which kind of sucks. So we can take that one, which looks kind of plain. We could take this one, that looks pretty damn awesome. Or we could take, I guess the one they were giving us was this one. So I definitely think I'm going to upgrade to that one. That one looks pretty awesome. So we'll take that one. We'll take that. We'll add the neck protector in there as well. And then we can get to work on our sticks and our pads. Alright, so stick tapes, we're going to get some black. Actually, no, we'll get some orange. No, red. We'll get some red stick tape going. Okay, we'll take our stick here. Like I said, I don't know what kind of equipment, like stick Rick DiPietro likes to use. I think we'll upgrade to maybe a warrior stick now. Upgrade to a warrior stick, and I think for the gloves, I think we'll take on a. I think we'll take on a good old. I think we'll upgrade to a CCM glove type of look. That looks kind of boring. I wish I could rotate the guy. It sucks. That looks kind of cool. Yeah, I like that one. I like that one on the trapper. All right, take the blocker now. This one I can actually see better. The blocker, I think we should kind of get maybe the same, like a CCM. Maybe a Vaughn. No, we should keep it the same. We had a CCM blocker. Let's take it. The CCM glove. Let's take a CCM blocker. Yeah, I'll take that one. And now the favorite part, the pads. All right, let's get some new pads going here in Calgary. Should we take maybe the CCM pads as well? Nah, they're kind of plain. I want to get something a little bit better. Maybe the Vaughn pads. Nah, they're kind of plain as well. How about the Vaughn Velocities? Yeah, it's pretty good. How about the Warrior Ritual? No, the Warrior Ritual, that one? No, that one sucks. Want to get some color on there. How about... Don't know why the Vancouver Canucks thing is still in there. That looks pretty good. That one looks nice. Yeah, let's take this one. Actually, yeah, let's take the Brian's G Netic. The Netic pack. So there we go. There's Rick DiPietro. All suited out in his new... shit. Go back. Crap. Okay. Save changes. Alright, so there we go. So Rick DiPietro is all tricked out now in his new duds and new equipment, new year, new players, new teammates. This should be a very exciting year number 2 for the career of Rick DiPietro. We're still a 71 overall, but I definitely think with a new team in front of us, we might be able to get something done. So next time we will start out the year number 2, first game of the season, I believe, on the road against the Chicago Blackhawks. So stay tuned for that, guys. Let me know what you think of Rick DiPietro's decision to go onto a new team and join the Calgary Flames for 1 year and possibly maybe re-sign with the team. Or maybe continue to hop around different NHL teams, who knows. But this should be an interesting year number 2 for Rick DiPietro with the new team in the Western Conference this time. So whole new teams we're going to be playing. So thanks, guys, for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, leave a comment, and subscribe as always. Calgary versus Chicago coming up next.